Hello, you amazing people. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Um, these past few days, I've been feeling a little down. So, if you'll notice, I've been creating some voiceless videos because when I am a little down, it really shows in my voice. And I don't know, maybe it's part of my depression kicking in, wherein I don't even have an energy to talk. So, in order to counteract that, action figures is actually my go-to. So, although I cannot speak, I just create some unboxing video which are voiceless. Speaking of unboxing video, if you would like to check out the unboxing of this figure, you can check the link up there. It should be showing now. Anyway, enough of that. It is the weekend, and probably my stress at work is just what caused me to be a little down. But it's the weekend, so let's have some fun. And what a good way to start that by reviewing the new Yolopark Optimus Prime model kit from the Rise of the Beast. So let's get on with this. Let's get on with this. So, hello, you fine folks, and let's start the review. Now, if you will look at it in the rotating table, for a model kit, it comes with a little bit, actually, not a little bit, it doesn't actually have an accessory. Because for me, the alternate hands, those are not accessories, those are a must for every figure. And being a Gundam builder, you can see that I'm kind of spoiled that when it comes to model kit, it has a lot of weapons and alternate accessories, which this figure doesn't have. Anyway, let's go deep with this figure. Okay, so he comes with this two wide open hands, I mean, and then he comes with this one pointing hands. Maybe when you say Autobots, roll out, or since he doesn't have a gun, this is just all he have, like pew 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 pew. I don't know. And the irony of it is that you actually have a trigger hand. So where's the gun? Why provide this and not give the gun? Anyway, I think this is an authorized Hasbro product because Hasbro is on the box, although it is mostly known here as a Yolopark. Maybe it's some kind of a partnership. I'm not sure about that. But maybe since it's an authorized Hasbro product, maybe they are already in that regulation that there shouldn't be any gun for toys. But I think they should have at least given him the axe which he used in the movie. If you are a model kit builder, most especially Gundam, you know that when it comes to model kit, they are pretty light. So if you are not a Gundam builder or a model kit fan, this may not be for you because these are pretty light products. Those that is what model kits are because they're mostly hollow in the inside and have no metal parts. So if that's something that is not in your taste, this is not for you. But the advantage of model kits when it comes to action figures that are pre-built is the details. And the detail of this model kit is awesome. I mean, just look at that. Amazing figure. Some people paint their model kit because I think We can do some customization to add some more, I don't know, some more color on those gray area. But to be honest, in my place, I don't. I used to paint Gundam and customize, but right now I just don't have a place in my home wherein I can freely do some paint brushing. That's why that's something that I haven't been doing for a while. But it was a kind of fun part of model kit building when you paint it. So I hope someday I can do that again. Anyway, yeah, these gray parts can really use some customizing, but as far as the molded parts, it's amazing. Look, he even has like the spinal. That's good. The other advantage of this product is that if you are not really into model kits wherein you build a model from scratch, this is still okay for you because it basically comes pre-built 90%. Again, if you would like to check the unboxing and the build, link is on the I'll put the link up there. This is like a model kit that is basically you buy 90% complete and the other 10% is just, putting it all together. So the challenge when it comes to model kits of cutting it from the runners, cleaning knobs, it doesn't it it's not present here because as I said it comes pre-built. You just put it together. So even if you're not a model kit builder, this is still accessible to you because the build is pretty it has a it has some how do you kill that it has a manual, but you don't really need to look at the manual because from out of the box you can naturally see like it's a pretty straightforward build. You put the arm together, you put the head, the body. Yeah. S- so this is a pretty detailed, and the color separation is amazing. I'm not sure, does Prime really have two Autobot logo? I'm more of a G1 person, that's why I know that he only has one Autobot logo in his leg, but sorry, not leg, on his shoulder. So I don't know. Maybe in the movie there are two logos. Yeah, who needs to rise? I'm just gonna chill here. Now, when it comes to articulation for a model kit, the articulation of this figure is kind of amazing. So it is pretty engineered very well. So let's go with articulation. So let's start with the first thing. He has this butterfly joint, which can make his hand go in front pretty well. So he can cross his hands like this. Let's start with the things that I don't like first. Okay, first of all, if you watch my unboxing video, this head is pretty tight. Okay, so you can do that, but again, right now, it is pretty tight. So yeah, you can look up there. I think it's because, yeah, that's kind of scary when I move it actually. I think it's because the peg was painted silver and then the inside of the head is also painted and that's what making it too tight. When I build it, when I snap the head there actually, I was kind of scared to move it because it really got stuck. But now when you person I think it can do it now, but I'm telling you, it is pretty tight. So maybe my advice when you build it is that maybe sand the paint on the peg a little so that it will be a little loose. But articulation is, yeah, there's that articulation, and then you can, sorry, it's really tight, so you can look on the side like that. I just really don't want to parse it, but you can look like that. Then the leg carry, yeah, let's stop with that. It's too tight, I might break it. One thing that I'm scared of when it comes to model kit is that it's so easy to break them because they're basically just 100% plastic. Now, when it comes to the hand, as I said, there's that, but there's nothing to go behind. It's mostly going to the front. Then you can rotate this hand. You can, wait, this can, yeah, there. You can put that up there. Then this can be rotated. Then it has this articulation here, there, which is, as I said, pretty good. It is pretty good for a model kit. There's a certain angle on the hand wherein there, it's kind of getting in the way to put it back, to put the shoulder pad back there. Okay, so that's the hand articulation, and then when it comes to the abdomen, can look to the side there, can look to the side there. You can look not too much. You can look up like that, can look down like that. So when it comes to abdomen, it's not too much, but for a robot, I think that's okay. Actually, another issue that I have for this figure is that I'm not sure if it's just my copy. The abdomen joint is too loose. If you will look at it, yeah, it's too loose. This is too loose. I don't know if it has something to do with how I build it, but being a Gundam builder, I know some tricks to tighten that. Maybe by losing nail polish, but maybe for now I'll just keep it like that since I'm mostly just gonna display this figure and play with it. Waist, it can rotate. These are kind of sometimes getting in the way, but yeah, it can go side by side. Now the leg, the joints in the leg are actually quite tight. So when you move it, I think you should be a little careful. So you can go kick that far, then it can go. This is one unit, so when you move it like that, the other side comes with it. So it's back. You can kick like that, and then that can do that, but you can also do the other joint there and then there. So it has two joint. This can do that. This can do that. Then there's a toe articulation. Now this is what kind of scares me because when I do the bend down pose, this is a little tight. I should be a little careful. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of tight that I was afraid that I might break the joint there. So we can do the bend down pose pretty well. Okay, as I was working with the legs, I noticed that It also has like that drop down articulation, so it can actually help him kick harder, just a little, I guess. So you have that drop down articulation on the leg. I was wondering why they are not the same length, and then I noticed that the other one I was able to drop down, but the other one is a little stuck, so I worked on it. So there, that's another articulation part. If you are curious about the size of this product, it is basically close to 8 inches. Now, for size comparison with my other non-transforming transformers, here is the MDLX Optimus Prime. Now, I love this line because, as I said, I'm more of a G1 person, so I'm more invested in collecting these more deluxe or premium figures because it represents G1 Prime. It has diecast and it has a lot of accessories. So I suggest if you are more of a G1 and you like figures that have diecast, this MDLX Optimus Prime is one of the best one out there. And as I said, I'm not really that invested with this design of Optimus Prime, the movie design. Although I love it, but it's not the kind of figure with which I would pay premium price to have if it is not transforming. Now for some size comparison with my transforming transformers, here is side by side with Masterpiece Bumblebee. I think that works. Problem with this figure is that it's really hard to stand. Here is side by side with Masterpiece Hot Rod. I forgot what brand it is. I'm not sure if it's Unique Toys, but I already forgot to be honest. Um, I've been a Transformer collector for a long time, and to be honest, I've just shifted to action figure now. So I forgot what brand this is, but I hate what Michael Bay did to Hot Rod. Despite the popular opinion that a lot of people hate Hot Rod because they say that he's the reason why Optimus Prime died. Hot Rod is one of my favorite Transformer character. I just love his design. I just love it when he I just love that scene in the movie when he becomes Rodimus Prime. So Hot Rod is a pretty iconic character to me. And for Michael Bay to create him like this with an I don't know Italian accent or something like just a minor character, I hate what he did, man. Michael Bay disrespected Hot Rod. And here he is with masterpiece Optimus Prime from I'm not sure if this is from the first movie or which Barry Babers movie, but this is one of Optimus Prime's earlier design. And again, since this is a masterpiece, it transformed. But I know it's an unfair comparison because comparing the price of this is definitely cheaper, and this is a model kit, and it doesn't transform. But this is just for those of you who are curious on how he is compared to the masterpiece. And lastly, here he is side by side with, I think this is the last night masterpiece Transformer. If I'm not mistaken, the brand of this is Unique Toys. This is a pretty good figure, but I think his chest is a little too wide. But again, one thing I love about Unique Toys is the engineering. Amazing transformation for this product. If you want the design of Optimus Prime for the last night, I forgot there's another brand if this wide chest puts you off, but as far as transformation, this figure is amazing. Overall, if the fact this is a model kit which does not transform is okay to you or is not an issue to you, this is actually a pretty good buy because it is a cheaper alternative if you love this Optimus Prime design as compared to the other figures which I know transforms and are bigger and as diecast. But if you are on a budget, I think this line is a pretty good one because the detail on this product is amazing. Now, my only worry is being a Gundam builder or a model kit builder. Through time, sometimes the joints design that were chosen to this, I had bad experience that through time they become loose. But although being a Gundam builder before, I know how to fix them. But for those who doesn't build kits, that may become an issue moving forward in the future because those designs of joint that were chosen in this figure, I know through time they tend to get loose. So that's one thing that I think you should keep in mind also if you want to get or to dive into this line. But again, overall, for its price and its design and how it looks right now, and after all, if you're just gonna post it and display it on your shelf, this is an amazing Optimus Prime alternative, and it is a buy for me.